Okay, this is the start of our pregnancy vlog. So I think we're like, I don't even know. I don't even know how to start this. I had this feeling that I was pregnant like last week before Thanksgiving, and I took a test and it said negative. On like Wednesday, I think I took a test and it said negative. So today, during my workout, I just felt off. I had to take a lot of breaks, so I took a test and it's clearly pregnant. And you guys, I would be like maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks along. So I'm not like far along at all. I didn't even know if it would show up on this because I'm not supposed to get my period for another like 6 days. So it's like 6 days early. So obviously I'm really pregnant because I feel like if I wasn't, it definitely wouldn't show up on here. So I'm probably gonna take a couple more throughout the day, and then I need to call my doctor because then we need to get in and I need to start taking blood work to make sure that my progesterone levels go up. So, and then I need to tell Nick. How should I tell Nick? I have no words. I knew it was I knew I was pregnant. I totally knew I was pregnant. I totally knew I was pregnant. So, here is pregnancy vlog number 1, 2 weeks along maybe. I don't even know how far along I am. So I'm gonna take you guys along on this journey. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, so it's 3 hours later and I'm taking another test just to like make sure. And then if this is positive, I'll call in to the doctor and probably have to get in there today to have blood work done just to make sure that my HCG levels are going up. So here we go. This is pregnancy test number 2. So this is the one I took this morning. As you can see, it's still very, very positive. Like it's not even a faint line. It's pretty red. And here's pregnancy test number 2. Yeah. That is pretty positive. That is pretty positive. Like, it's not even really that faint. So, that means we're pregnant. And I got some cute little things to show Nick. Well, one little cute shirt that says Big Brother on it, or Big Bro on it for Grayson to wear tonight when Nick comes home. And then I'll probably have him hold this and then have him go show Daddy and his shirt. So that's kind of how we're gonna tell Nick. I will probably record it too. Go show him that. Go show him. He's right there in the kitchen.
Look at this.
What is that thing?
I want to call a baby.
You think they're for babies?
Look
What
at
is-
it. Show Daddy your shirt.
Look at my shirt.
What does it say? Big Brother.
Show Dad though so he can look at him.
I got 2, 1.
You got 2 in 1?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Remember what I told you that means? You don't care? Forgot?
Boom.
Hey, are you a big brother? Are you a big brother?
Does Mommy have a baby in her belly? Remember we just went to go get my blood draw? Yeah, to make sure that there's a baby in there.
Mommy got a baby in there?
Are you gonna be a big brother? Is it gonna be a... Okay.
I see it.
Okay, so I wanted to check in with you guys. It's the next day about the whole pregnancy. We did take an HCG test last night and my progesterone level is at a 19 and they said that is very good for only being, I'm like 3 weeks and 5 days now. So that's super good for being that early. And as of right now, I won't be starting Lovenox Lovanex until I see a fetal medicine doctor, and hopefully they'll be calling me here in the next couple days to get that set up for when I'm closer to like 6 weeks, which makes me super nervous to not be taking anything right now to like keep the pregnancy going. But I did email my previous doctor to see what he thinks and if there's anything that maybe he can do on his end to help them see that it might be beneficial to have me on Lovanex right away, or even progesterone. I don't know. I'm going back tonight or tomorrow night to do another HCG test, and then I do another one on Friday. So hopefully my levels will keep going up. That's what we want them to do, is keep going up, obviously, and then we'll kind of go from there depending on when I will start the Lovanex injections. So that's kind of where we're at. I definitely feel some nauseousness. It's not horrible. I haven't thrown up or anything like that, but I definitely feel some nauseousness and tired. I'm tired. I was good all morning, and I kind of like am like hitting a wall right now where I'm just like, I am tired. I almost could use a nap, but that's life, I guess, right now. So that's an update. I'm probably gonna mush like this whole first week of like little vlogs all into one. So that will be the first vlog when I get that up. So I'm officially 4 weeks and 2 days along, and I wanted to give you guys a little update in this like video clip of kind of like the first couple weeks. I'm just mushing everything together. But I've taken 3 HCG level tests, and they've grown, or they've increased each time. So my first one was 29, and my second, or 49, and then 48 hours later I took another one that was 120 something, and then I took one on Friday 48 hours later, so they were 48 hours apart, and that one was in the 300s. So they were very happy about that, saying that my HCG levels are growing, increasing nicely. I haven't met with my doctor yet, and my nurse hasn't talked to my doctor yet about the plan that's going to be next. She was thinking that I'll probably come in later this week or next week for another test just to make sure that my HCG levels are still rising, and then I'll probably have an early ultrasound just because I am a little bit more high risk. They did put me on progesterone suppository, so I do take one of those vaginally once a night before I go to bed. So I am doing that until probably like 12 or 14 weeks. And then tomorrow, Tuesday, December 4th, I don't know when this video will get up, so December 4th, I meet with a fetal medicine doctor to talk about my blood clotting disorder. They actually called me last week and said that my protein C, that's what I was deficient in my last pregnancies, which I'm thinking is what caused the miscarriages. My protein C was actually where it was supposed to be. I wasn't deficient in it, so they want to talk to me about a plan because I might not have to do Lovenox, my Lovenox injections, which I had to do with Grayson, which, I mean, excites me that I won't have to do injections every day, but also makes me nervous because what if those were the things that like made me not miscarriage, but if my levels are where they're supposed to be, I don't know. I'm really interested to see how the appointment goes tomorrow, and I'll obviously fill you guys in on that. But I wanted to give you guys some updates on my symptoms. So I'm only 4.5 weeks along, and I've already been having like early symptoms. Right away, I notice peeing frequently. I have to pee all the time. I'm constantly, I shouldn't say I'm constantly hungry, but every 2 hours I have to be eating. And I've just noticed like I feel like I'm hungry every 2 hours. And if I don't eat something, like if I get hungry and I let it go too long, I get nauseous. So that's fun. And then today I noticed that my boobs are starting to hurt. So that's fun too. So those are kind of like my main symptoms that I've noticed so far pregnancy. I've also noticed that like, I wouldn't say like I'm on edge, but I'm a little bit more like blunt. And I don't know if that's just like hormones are all over the place or what, but I haven't really been holding anything back. So I don't know how that goes with being a mom and being a wife, but that's how it's going so far. So that's kind of where I'm at. I haven't gained any weight. Obviously, I'm only 4 weeks. I think the baby is the size of like a poppy seed. So obviously, I probably won't gain. I know I didn't gain really much weight until I got into the second trimester with Grayson. So I probably won't see a lot of that weight gain until then. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow after my fetal medicine doctor appointment and fill you up on that. Okay, so I wanted to update you guys on my appointment yesterday with my fetal medicine doctor, and I was kind of blown away by what he had to say with my previous pregnancy. So basically he said, well, let me backtrack. I had 2 miscarriages, and then I had a 3rd pregnancy with Grayson, which after my 2 miscarriages, I met with a more high-risk doctor who did a ton of tests, and basically said that I had a blood clotting disorder and I needed to be doing Lovenox, which is daily injections while I was pregnant to help keep the pregnancy viable and to not lose or blood clot during the pregnancy. So I was just informed that like for all my pregnancies, I'm going to have to do these Lovenox injections. And so when I met with the fetal medicine doctor yesterday, he said that I have a protein C. In my previous test, my protein C was low. And we retested that to just make sure that it was really low. And he basically said protein C deficiency is not correlated with pregnancy loss. So he basically said that me being on Lovenox for my pregnancy with Grayson was kind of unnecessary, and that Lovenox has nothing to do with pregnancy loss, but more so to help prevent blood clotting for the mom who's pregnant. And he said that like if I was his patient, he would instead of having me have be on Lovenox through my pregnancy, he would have more so had me have it postpartum 6 weeks, because that's when you really are more in danger of blood clotting. And he also said since I've never had a history of blood clots, that it was really kind of it's unnecessary for me to do Lovenox through this pregnancy. So I kind of decided, I prayed about it, and I talked to Nick about it, and I talked to one of my couple of my sister and my friend about it, and I really just felt at peace with not doing Lovenox through this pregnancy, and really trusting that God has this pregnancy because it's already a miracle pregnancy. And just knowing that like this fetal medicine doctor is a fetal medicine doctor, like he knows his stuff more than like my other doctor did back in my hometown, because he's more of like a high risk doctor, but he's not a fetal medicine doctor. So I really am taking what this doctor I met with yesterday, what he was saying, and he came with research, and he just was very knowledgeable, saying that like that a lot of the studies and a lot of the research shows that protein C deficiency, which is the only thing on my test that was low, on all the tests I had done was low, that it is not correlated with pregnancy loss. And that was the whole reason why I thought I was taking Lovenox. So basically, long story short, I won't be doing Lovenox this pregnancy. And obviously, obviously we don't know, you know, like if I miscarry, does that mean that the Lovenox was helping, or does it just mean that like I was meant to miscarry? And he said that too with my pregnancy with Grayson, where like we don't know if I wasn't taking Lovenox, if I would have miscarried, or if I would have had just a normal pregnancy anyways. We just don't know. So this time around, I'm just going to be doing progesterone until 14 weeks, and then be monitored probably every couple weeks by my doctor, or maybe even these fetal medicine doctors too, I don't know, just to make sure that everything is looking okay with pregnancy and stuff like that. So it's kind of a relief that I won't have to do Lovenox through this pregnancy, but I'm also a little, I don't know, I don't even want to say I'm a little nervous. I actually feel pretty calm and at peace with the decision of not doing Lovenox, just knowing that like I'm fully trusting in God that if this pregnancy is meant to be and we're meant to have a baby come August, that he will guide us through this, and he will provide. So it's kind of crazy. We have an ultrasound next week, and then yeah, we'll probably be announcing for Christmas that we're pregnant. So it's just really crazy, and I'm really excited to be on this journey with you guys, and I'm gonna try and share as much as I can through YouTube, through video, through Facebook, through all my social medias. I'm gonna try and share as much as I can because I know it's super interesting. I love seeing that kind of stuff. So if you guys have any questions about the protein C deficiency or the Lovenox or any of that stuff, feel free to comment down below. I would love to chat with you more. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I just saw a fetal medicine doctor, and you know, if you are struggling with miscarriage or you have the same thing that I was going through, maybe see another doctor, see someone that's more of a specialist to help you through that too. And just, I don't think it hurts to get more than one recommendation. And I wish I would have done that maybe before, but you live and learn, I guess. So thanks for watching this. This will be my first pregnancy vlog, sharing just the first like 2 weeks pretty much of pregnancy. And then, yeah, I'll keep you guys updated.